again, here's a look outside downtown Abilene. Can't see that much now that the sun has already set, seeing that sunset a lot earlier after daylight savings has ended. The big thing that we're going to be tracking is this dense cloud cover hanging out across the region overnight, helping our overnight low stay a little bit warmer than average. So right now what we're seeing is temperatures to our east in the upper 40s to lower 50s, 49 between Coleman and Brownwood, 50 on a dot over there in Comanche. As you start to move further west, more of the mid 50s, possible upper 50s. Big Spring right now, as well as San Angelo, some of those warmer spots at 57 degrees. Abilene, another location, sitting at 50 on the dot. Now overnight we're going to see some moist air coming in as those southerly winds start to speed up ahead of our next cold front. We'll talk more about that in a second, but we're going to start to see more moist air. That's what these green and blue hues are, as warmer, moister air coming in the picture. That's going to create some patchy fog overnight, mainly after midnight till just before sunrise. So if you're headed out early in the morning, for one, it's going to be colder the further west you go, but two, gonna be some low visibility, about 3 to 5 mile visibility because of this fog in place. 50 is gonna be that low in the morning here in San Angelo, 48 up in Abilene. Midland gonna be one of those colder spots, getting down to 43 degrees. So make sure you keep that in mind to bundle up and take your time on the roadways because of that fog. Now tomorrow we're actually gonna warm up pretty nicely to the mid 70s. Some of those clouds and fog gonna dissipate early morning into late morning into early afternoon, forgive me, giving us a chance to see some pretty nice conditions for your Friday afternoon. But the things start to change Friday into Saturday as that next cold front comes through. For Saturday's high is going to be confined to the mid 50s. On Sunday, mainly cloudy skies, but starting to warm up to those lower 60s. Now here's a look at that cold front that we're tracking. By tomorrow night at dinner time, that cold front starting to enter the panhandle. By Saturday at midnight, it'll start to be approaching the big country. Not much going on as far as rain. Cloud cover isolated to that I-10 corridor. By Saturday morning, though, that front would have made its way, exiting our viewing area. Still, those clouds kind of confined to that I-10 corridor, and throughout the day on Saturday into Saturday night, as that front continues to push south, we'll see more clouds extending now up to that I-20 line. Everything north of that going to be staying fairly sunny. Now, today is actually the first day of meteorological winter, marking those coldest 3 months of the year. The Climate Prediction Center is saying it's not going to be that cold here in West Texas, though. We have about a 40 to 50% chance of above average temperatures and below average precipitation going into the winter season. Of course, the day-to-day variability is going to change. As we see here, we're going to be colder than average for the next couple days. Going into next week, though, once that next cold front approaches, could possibly see some rain chances. So not quite sure how accurate that outlook is going to be, but we're going to keep an eye on it. And until then, here is another look at the 7-day for the big country. Rainy conditions next week following that second cold front. And back to you, Esmeralda.